interesting. We just got some fundraising numbers in on Chris Stirewalt and Connell McShane have been monitoring this. Chris, Cuomo, you've got to listen to this. It's pretty dramatic. Chris Stirewalt, take it away.
Reuters reports that Kamala Harris's presidential campaign raised about $500 million in a month. $500 million in 1 month. Now, a lot of this, we have to remember in context, was pent-up demand.
Yeah.
There were donors that were holding money back to try to force Biden out of the race, so some of it is a sugar high, but a lot of that. And for context, this is $100 million is considered a good month, right? If you raised $100 million, people would be very pleased about that. In a typical presidential election year, $500 million in a month is more than just pent-up demand. It is the enthusiasm that they're talking about there and that they're feeling in that hall.
Is that just wishful thinking when Jason Miller says it's peaked, or is there? I mean, listen. This is the sugar high week for the Democrats because as the Republicans had their sugar high week in Milwaukee last month, this is the Democrats' week. But there is a debate coming.
I don't want to get into Connell's econ zone. I don't want to talk business here, but I will just say, in the cash for clunkers phenomenon, are you just moving up purchases?
Right.
Did Kamala Harris get her convention bounce early because she did it that way? Or is there more bounce to the ounce, right? Is there going to be?
How sustainable is this?
Well, and does she get anything out of the convention? Did she just get it early? Did it move the sale up? Speaking
You're
of
talking just simply in fundraising terms. I'm asking both enthusiasm.
No, that's what I mean. And small dollar contributions are a reflection of enthusiasm and voter intensity about moving voters into a more engaged space. And small dollar contributions are a reflection of that. So what we're going to find out now, and this is the key for what kind of race this is going to be, because we've got to go until September 10th before there's another change in the race when they meet for their first and maybe only debate. So the question is there more bounce to come out of this convention, or did she get it already? And they are doing a really hard thing here to try to maximize the passion around this and deliver it tonight.
Well, on the other side, there's a lack of passion. If you look at the numbers, they're not comparable because Chris is talking about the campaign.
Much?
But the RNC, the Republican National Committee, reported its numbers today, raising, well, they brought in about 67 million in June. Then the next month in July, even though they had their convention, it was less than half of that. 31 million. So you have
31 million
for the
raised
RNC,
by the RNC.
Compared to 67 million the month before. So even in their convention month, for whatever reason, it didn't seem like there was as much enthusiasm there as you would maybe expect.
Is that alarming?
Well, I think that the finances are a reflection of what the Democrats have done. They have tapped into, you ever see Yellowstone Park, one of those geysers. It just seems to me that this is a
great visual.
This is the opposite of what many feared. But going back to what Jason Miller, the Trump spokesman, said, Kamala Harris is proposing that the United States government build 3 million homes for the poor and downtrodden. She is further proposing a $25,000 stipend so the poor and downtrodden can put down a down payment. In 2008, I lost half my wealth because of a housing market that was so malignant that it brought down the entire world economy. I came to a razor-thin margin away from destroying the entire banking system. So, I get the, if it ain't broke, don't fix it approach to giving an interview. But that seems to me so fundamental an issue that she's offering so much with so little regard for what really is the reality there. I think that it is, you've mentioned sugar high. It seems sugar high-ish to me.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget, click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.